No.
Hey. Oh my fucking god.
Here he is.
I can't believe that. You look horrific. You look awful. Grow that back ASAP.
Wow.
You look so much better with a beard.
Oh, cheers, mate. Fucking hell.
Honestly, mate. You...
I think that diet's gone to your head.
40-year-old baby, isn't it?
I need to switch my headphones.
If you'd have had that haircut 20 years ago, you'd be a 40-year-old virgin.
Fucking hell.
Not like the clean shaven look.
Nah.
Done it.
Guys, why has he done that without my permission?
Yeah, it's awful, isn't it?
Correct.
I leave
got-
2 minutes.
It's got Beth's jumper on as well.
I know. What is that?
I don't know what he's on, mate. It's been left unsupervised for half hour.
What have you done? You look like
He's gone to pot.
You look like a lesbian.
How's your golfing been going, boys?
All right for me.
Oh, really? H?
No.
No.
What, poor?
Right. Fuck off. Left, right, and centre here.
He's getting battered.
You do kind of deserve it.
It's where you fucking nick. Right.
Anyway,
How are we all?
good.
Shit.
Good.
Welcome back, Christian.
Yes.
Yeah,
How was
well-
that? How was not being in control?
Oh, I tell you,
You was clucking, weren't you?
I wasn't too bad. I thought
Yeah,
I thought
alright.
you guys would do all right, but I was pleased, shall we say, to see that everything was recorded fine, and there wasn't
Literally
too much
no idea
editing.
how I've done it. No idea how I managed to wangle through. But pressed a couple of buttons and it all just come together.
Are you saying that the video with no audio was not helpful? I thought that was very helpful.
Yeah, it didn't help me out in the slightest.
What's his name in Men in Black? Not Will Smith. Who's the other one?
Tommy Lee Jones? K.
Here he is.
Fucking K.
I can probably get sentences to grow back then.
Yeah, I think it's probably
You could
wise.
probably just have a little bit on your face, maybe, mate.
It's so strange.
Did you do it today?
No, I did it last Thursday, you prick.
Oh, you want to grow it back quick, mate?
This is just, I done it about half hour ago.
Fucking hell.
Maybe you should have saved it till after the pod.
Yeah,
Probably wouldn't have
agreed.
done it.
That's become evident, hasn't it?
Did you just decide
What?
to do it? Was it a bet or something?
I've only,
Genuine.
I've
It
only,
don't stop, does it?
I've only actually had a beard for about the last, probably about a year and a half.
Before that, I couldn't picture you without, but now I can. And yeah,
Fucking hell, you
bring
lot.
back the beard.
It's just a shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shock. It'll be all right.
It's because I look
Let's,
again, don't I?
let's get into some football.
Hi, I'm Christian,
Hi, I'm Jim.
Hi, I'm Dan.
Hi, I'm Hank.
and this is the Football Musketeers.
Well, actually, it's quite interesting because I
There's a lot
was
going on,
looking.
isn't there?
Yeah, and I was looking at some of our stats. Obviously, being a stat man, I was looking at some of the stats for listens, and one of our episodes from the 27th of Feb, 2020, has had 45 listens in the past few days, and it's the one which was the Premier League Hall of Fame. So we recorded that a week or two before it was supposed to be coming in in like to fruition sort of thing. Obviously, the pandemic postponed the whole launch of it. But I actually have I have a clip to play you from that episode. So let's see. This hasn't aged well, so I
Oh.
apologise for the person in it.
Oh, okay. Bet it's me.
Let's find out.
Alan Shearer and Ryan Giggs are the first two inductions of the Hall of Fame. You heard it here first.
Who was that? Shearer and Ryan Giggs, he said, didn't he?
Yeah, Shearer and Ryan Giggs first two. Hall of
Looking back
Fame
on it, do
inductees.
you regret it? You fucking should. It's an awful call now you look back on it.
He went to Colchester, didn't
Yeah, I mean,
It's not-
What you say? You saying they don't get in?
He's not even on the shortlist, is he?
he? It's because
Gi-
what's going on?
Well, yeah, he did. Yeah, the ongoing court
You mean-
battle.
No, it was 13 minutes he was in court for.
What'd he do? Batter someone.
Apparently, allegedly hit his wife. I think.
Well, I think there's 2 or 3 things
Oh,
that,
yeah.
yeah.
So I mean that's not aged great. Obviously, Shearer's in. Second one's Omri.
I think that's perfect. They're the best two to put in there.
I think I listened back to some of it, and they were the two. Shearer and Omri were the two, and then I think there was Giggs, Rio, Terry, and Schmeichel were the other ones we mentioned.
And do you think Giggs is not on that shortlist because of current?
100%.
What's happened?
I think he would be on there.
Surely.
Oh, like, because it's just current and in the media at the moment. So to say, like, surely Terry's he's done a bit, like, sleeping with Wayne Bridges' missus and all that.
Not current, though.
Yeah, so maybe it is just going on current. I mean, yeah,
So,
I
I mean,
think
that-
right people going in.
So that is the 23 name shortlist. So they've got the first two that they've announced, and they're in. And then these 23, the public can choose, and 6 from this will be going in.
Okay.
So you can see a few there on there. I think you mentioned on it as well on that episode, Tony Adams. So you got Tony Adams on there as well. You've
I've got
Rio.
my 6 that I'll put in.
Yeah.
Would you
another-
get 6 votes?
Is there another 6?
Yeah.
6 are being inducted, yeah, from that list.
It's quite easy, though, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I think it's quite easy.
Yeah, I mean, it should be, shouldn't it? Like, I mean, my 6. I'll leave the 2 that are a bit out there till last, but I've gone with Stevie G, Lampard,
Hmm.
John Terry, Patrick Vieira, and then my last 2, which I thought were a bit out there, I've gone with Drogba and Ashley Cole.
So the only one I'd change out of that list is Ashley Cole for me.
You can make a case for every single player in there, can't you? The reason I went Ashley
Yeah.
Cole, like, easily the best, if not the second best, depending on people's opinion, left back ever. Best English left back ever. Serial winner. That's why I went with Ashley Cole. But yeah, like I said, you can make a case for anyone. Who would you change him for, Jimbo?
There's probably 4. There's 4 on that list. Michael Owen, Peter Schmeichel, Paul Scholes.
Rio's got to be up there, surely. I mean, Cantona's going to get in, isn't he? Regardless if he deserves to.
Cantona was one, but yeah, it was length of time and what did he do? And then Dennis Bergkamp was incredible. Ian Wright, the amount of goals he scored. Yeah, I mean, it's a case for everything, isn't there? There's a case for Ashley Cole, Andy Cole.
Yeah.
There's a few on there that I wouldn't even have on the list.
Are they all retired? Every single player they retired?
Yeah, so I remember the criteria was they have to be retired from football, and the selection board were only going to count their Premier League impact or performances. So
Is there anyone
anything
that you
outside.
think so? Anyone that either of you 3 think are missing
From the list.
from that list? Yeah. So anyone you think that's obviously retired? The only one that pops into my head straight away is Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah.
But then I suppose because he's not in the 100 club, I can sort of understand why he's there. But he was only in the Prem for 4 seasons, if that.
I
But
mean,
I'd
you
make
could.
a case. I'd take Letitia off that and put Van Nistelrooy over him. Easy.
How about Van der Sar?
Van der Sar, yeah, great shout.
Or
Yeah,
Cech?
very-
You could argue Gary Neville. Bit Marmite character, but
Neville's a
quality
good
wise.
shout, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously Gary, not Phil. But yeah.
I mean, the question you got to ask yourself, boys, is where's Milan Baros? If you actually think about it.
Suppose you didn't chuck the Young in.
The most
Well, it's funny you mention him because he takes a big part in my game later on.
Oh, spoiler.
the most decorated defender's not on there, is he? Oh, where's
Who's
Lee?
that?
Where's Brown? Got the most trophies.
The most decorated.
Yeah.
Well, he's had the most decorated done.
Most trophies. And he-
Been in touch with Dion Dublin. He's on Homes Under the Hammer.
I'm trying to think back into earlier years. Like a few of the Man United defenders.
Teddy Sheringham? He ain't on there, is he?
Yeah.
Joe Cole, potentially.
I think
Joe?
I'm not going to. That's an awful call, in my opinion.
Wow. Yeah.
that one.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry.
You may as well ask Jamie Redknapp on there.
Well, he was a good talent.
I suppose this is Premier League, just Premier League, isn't it? Because you've got massive legends of the game, people like Brian Robson and stuff that he just played in the Prem, but it's a bit premature. Yeah.
I mean, you could
Is
argue
this?
Peter Cech.
Yeah,
Yeah.
H said him.
Yeah.
So I mean, is this list the same as what it was back in February last year? Because I mean, there's one massive person missing who's retired recently, and that's Wayne Rooney.
Mm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't.
This is current, isn't it? This list,
Thi-
Christian?
This is current. I don't think even back when we recorded, they didn't have a list. We'd done it the day after it was announced.
They've done it
and
because we spoke about it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know,
Because
us setting
big
trends.
listeners. But yeah, no, this is from the other day, I think.
We decide there's a Hall of Fame. We decide if someone gets sacked.
Yeah, so we need to
The
send
only
an
thing we
email.
can't decide
Who's going to win?
games in a bear.
Yeah, who's actually going to win a game of football
Yeah.
in 90 minutes?
Unbelievable. Our record is
Don't want one.
embarrassing. No,
Yeah.
we haven't.
Not good.
You know what we would have been better off doing? Just not betting for these 7-8 weeks and just donating that.
It's actually a really good point.
It's more than we're ever going to give them.
Yeah, we need to win big to break even.
Yeah, but I reckon once we get one, they all come rolling in week
You
after
reckon?
week. Yeah, hot streak
Sounds good.
incoming.
Good optimism.
Run out of football.
It's a great point. No, we've got the Euros.
We're getting good enough in there, are we? Money on Croatia and Republic and Scotland.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, so there you go. That's the Premier League Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
I have got another.
two good people going into it to start with.
Yeah, I mean, we did. I keep referring back, but I think Dan, you quoted on that episode. You said that these two are going to set the bar for who else is going to get in, and the bar's been set pretty high for them two. I think so. We'll see. I think the one thing I'll pull out of it is that shortlist is if Schmeichel doesn't get in, I can't see what keeper does get in. Bar
Check.
check.
Yeah. Other than them two, there's no one else really for me. Do
Not really.
you think they'll ever had a manager? I think I brought that up on the episodes.
Yeah, I don't know.
That
They
Wenger
probably
and
will do, won't they? Depends how
Wenger,
the fans
Fergie and
react.
Mourinho.
Not Wenger.
Guardiola.
Yeah, Guardiola. Yeah, I did say Wenger H for the Wenger, Fergie and Mourinho. I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Di Matteo, Hodgson.
Okay, get Big Sam in there.
Yeah, Big Sam, Tony Pulis. Yeah,
What about Billy Davis for getting Derby down with record?
Billy Bollocks.
It was that Billy Davies and Paul Jewell, in it? A pair of them. Fucking
Didn't
clowns.
he got 9 points or something?
Yeah, ridiculous.
11,
Savage-
I think.
Wasn't Savage captain halfway through that as well?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
At the baseball
Poor
ground.
fella.
Yeah.
Baseball ground.
In Pride Park.
No, the ground they had before that was called the baseball ground.
Oh,
You want to check that?
Yeah. It's the old boy poacher.
Yeah.
Up again.
Here he
Get
is.
my words out then.
40-year-old baby.
I can confirm that the baseball ground, sometimes referred to as the BBG, not sure who by. Yeah, it was their home until '97. So you are correct. Fact checked.
Nice.
There
I'll cross that off my quiz
BBG.
later on then.
Can you imagine? I have got another clip. So moving on from that, I've got another clip to show you guys. I don't know if everyone saw it. Obviously, I think H, you were watching the game. But I just want to get everyone's thoughts on this.
Oh, I've seen so much about this.
Timo,
It's an
Werner.
unreal save. Granted, he's putting it in the corner, but 6 yards out, it's a reflex save.
Yeah, I mean, he's what? 6 yards out from the goal and he's put it straight down the middle.
But that could easily go through his legs. It's a reflex save.
If my auntie
that
had
was-
bollocks, she'd be my uncle. It didn't.
But if that, yeah, but if that was an open goal, then I completely get it. He's missed the target. He's hit the target. Keeper saved it. Or what's he meant to do?
He's supposed to bury it. He's paid to score goals and he's missed from 6 yards.
He's a melt.
I'm happy about this, boys.
He only-
Keeper's made an unreal save, and you're slating the striker for the keeper making a worldie.
Keeper's done well, but the keeper should never have had that option. He shouldn't have been anywhere near it.
Well, a world-class keeper shouldn't be saving that.
No, not against the world-class striker from 6 yards. He shouldn't have a chance.
I disagree.
Werner only scores if Chilwell assists him. Have you not noticed this? Have a little look at it. Chilwell is
Benjamin.
the person he scores from. He's a melt. He's German.
7 weeks. he's off. He's off on one.
Set the tone at the beginning for him. He's got the
All guns blazing now.
Right.
Anyone can get it. I'm looking at Werner's record. How many goals do you think he scored?
What, for Chelsea?
Yeah, this season.
6.
9,
Bang on H.
6.
Shall we talk
Oh
about that?
no.
What's about
Tell a lie. 8.
Oh, I was closer.
Should we talk about Iheanacho's goal and Leicester's triumphal win?
Yeah, that's how you score a goal.
Yeah, wallet.
I didn't see it, to be honest.
Never
I
the
haven't seen it
keeper.
either.
I haven't got that one.
Yeah, that was 4 yards out.
He's a bit big.
Oh, no, hang on. Did he? Top right-hand corner.
Yeah, near post.
Yeah.
Absolutely twatted it.
He's in good form.
That's confidence. That's confidence versus lack of in those two scenarios.
The thing is, Timo has got a few assists. I know strikers are there to score goals, but he's got a few assists this year to bring his other players into play. But I know the whole point of signing a striker is to score. So,
Right, so hang on a minute. So you go and work in Tesco's. You've signed up for a job in the bakery.
Yeah.
You've gone and stuck a bit of fresh produce out. And all the loaves of bread ain't been loaded on the shelves. What's your job? Your job's to put the bread out, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are you doing going and helping the fish?
I
Do your job.
I see your
Deliver what
point,
you're
but
supposed to do.
so strikers, if they're 1-on-1, but there's a pass across goal, which is a definite goal, you're telling them they've got to shoot.
And there's the difference. It's a definite goal. He ain't delivering what he's delivering as well as. He's got to complement it.
I see your point.
He was brought in as a goal
Pathetic
machine.
point. Well, I see your point.
What's your point?
But I see your point. Yeah. No,
We've been through this. You know, where we go
I
through
do
all
get
these
what you're coming from.
scenarios. We do the
Yeah.
core. We do all that. You build a team based on everybody's strengths. He's in his tits off.
Thank Christ you muted yourself.
Okay, now go on, Jim. Carry on.
You build a team and you
Yeah.
put all of those elements in because they've all got specific strengths.
Yeah.
He was not brought to England and not paid whatever they paid for him to bring 15 assists.
Yeah, I do agree. He's had to score goals. I mean, I said that. He's been a failure this season off, but I think hopefully judge him on next season, and if he's shit, then just ship him out the Prem. If he,
I think it's confidence.
Thing is, GP, I think he hasn't done very good, but it's your first season in the Premiership.
Yeah.
You're not. He's not particularly powerful.
Yeah.
So you've got to be absolutely top class to do well. So therefore,
Style of football.
give him a chance.
Yeah.
You know, if he doesn't use it next season, once he's had a chance to figure out what he's got to do, then fair enough. But I think people get chopped too quickly, and that's part of Chelsea's problem.
Yeah, I think he needs to adapt his game, doesn't he, to how the Premier League is played.
Yeah,
and
it's a style of football. Yeah.
Yeah, like this. I think this season's sort of been I don't know what the word is, but like a gap year type thing for him, where he's trying to understand and adapt his game for the Prem. Next year, I reckon he's getting 15 plus goals. If he's still at Chelsea, he's getting 15 plus goals.
His strength out in Germany was counter attacking, wasn't it? On the break.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10. That's his.
It's like Torres, isn't it?
Yeah. And like you say, he's having to adapt away from that and slot into a completely different style, probably 2 different styles where he's had Lampard and Tuchel now.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a journey for him, so it's probably quite harsh, the amount of stick he's getting from us and everyone else. But yeah, like you say, next season, you shouldn't chop him too quickly. I agree. And I want to see him as exciting as he was. It's another exciting talent in the league.
As well as we probably don't know what's going on in his own life. Like Jesse Lingard's a perfect example for that, isn't he?
Very true.
He starts playing again. He gets all his confidence back, and he's put himself back in the Euros team. Like one of the best players in Europe right now, just because of his form. Right? There's so much behind the scenes that we don't even realise, isn't there? But I mean, I'm not trying to make excuses for him. He's had a shit year.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good.
It's a very good point, though.
On the back of Werner, what do we think Tammy Abraham's going to do, though? Because obviously he's been pushed down the pecking order.
All depends on how much money they think they can get for him. Because I think if West Ham can 30-40 million, then that'd be a good signing for him.
I read that earlier, though. The price was set at 40 million.
It's if they start getting 70.
I do think that's a lot of money.
I agree.
Yeah,
but it's because he's English, isn't it? And clubs have got an English quota in their 25 matchday squad that they need to meet. So that's why the English players are so expensive.
Do you not think he's been treated a little bit unfairly at Chelsea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's been given a fair crack.
When he has a run of games, like at one point we thought he was going to be in England.
Didn't he have one full season up top? Got like
20 odd goals.
Yeah, like 17 goals or something, didn't he?
Frank's first season, wasn't it? With all the youngsters, he was just absolutely on fire. And then he sort of just ebbed him out.
Yeah, and went in and bought Timo. I mean, if I had a choice of Tammy or Timo, I'm picking Timo.
But then would that still be on current form?
I'd play
form outside, I'm guessing.
Yeah, like I meant so he had the chance, didn't he, to buy Timo when he was flying high. And I would have done the same. Timo, I think, will have a better career than Tammy Abraham ever will.
Yeah, it's a difficult one because he's proved his worth wherever he's gone, hasn't he, Abraham?
Yeah.
Swansea, Villa.
Yeah, Villa.
I could see him back at Villa or at West Ham.
Both great shouts, isn't they?
I think Watkins probably would mean that he would end up at West Ham instead because Watkins and him. I don't know. Can you play them together? Maybe, maybe not. But West Ham are crying out, aren't they?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, could you see any of the promoted sides going in for him? Say Norwich, something like that.
Norwich won't spend
Who is it? Norwich, Watford, and Brentford, Bournemouth, Swansea, or Barnsley?
I mean, he's been at Swansea before, hasn't he? I don't know if Swansea are realistically going to have a chance of.
I don't know if
Ah, them
Swansea
lot.
strike. Oh, they've got that Jamal Lowe, haven't they, Swansea?
And,
yeah.
yeah.
Barnsley win the playoffs straight up, 40 million subs.
Bang, let's have it.
I don't
Him
think.
and fucking Tammy Abraham and Daryl Dyke up top. Let's go.
I don't think they can afford to invest all their money or a big, massive their money into one player.
Yeah, I think it's quite an investment. But then you say that, and Villa done it, didn't they? They spent 180
Yeah,
in one bang.
They went straight back down, didn't they?
Yeah, it didn't really work out, but
They
worked out from this time though, didn't it? With cash and
yeah, well,
Norwich and Watford.
Yeah, they ain't going to buy him. I don't think Villa spent more than 25 million on one player, though, did they?
33 mil for Watkins, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, 33 for Watkins. I think that was their biggest one.
They paid 33 million for him.
Yeah,
about 27 for Troy.
Brentford,
wasn't
wasn't
it?
it?
Stupid.
Yeah,
No.
I think
So that
15.
now.
15 mil for Mate Cash at right back.
Right, hang on. So we're saying 33 million for an unproven striker in the Premiership, and then we're quabbling over Abraham for maybe 40 million.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
On that basis, I retract my concern of 40 million.
33 million for a player that hasn't played in the Premier League.
Yes. Big bold move, wasn't it? Right, it's paid off for him.
I mean, Brentford have done brilliantly out of that deal. Because then they got Tony in, and he's just hit the ground running, don't they?
They're unreal for players like that, haven't they? They had Scott Hogan, sold him for 11 mil.
He's done nothing since.
Neil Maupay. He went to Brighton, didn't he, for like 20 odd, and then Ollie Watkins, boom. Ivan Toney's probably going to leave. They'll go and fucking find another top class striker, sell him on for about 40 mil.
What's Tony worth then?
I don't know how much they bought him for. I don't think it was nowhere near what they paid.
I think they got him for about 6 mil.
Peterborough, yeah.
From Peterborough, yeah. And then they went and bought Johnson Clark Harris, didn't they, for like 1.75 or so.
Yeah. Brentford and Peterborough always do that. They always have a top striker.
Yeah, Peterborough. I think I looked at Peterborough's ins and outs. I think they've, in the last 5-10 years, they've had 35 million come, spent about 12, I think.
It's unreal, isn't it? Like, last year they had Tony and that Mo Isa. A pair of them were just firing on all cylinders, weren't they? And then,
well, absolutely rapid, didn't they? Yeah.
It's good. I like it when the champ buy a striker from the Prem go and buy a striker from the champ and they prove to do well. There's been so many failures before in like Ross McCormack and Jordan Rhodes. But then players go up and they just flop.
Yeah.
So it's good
Jordan
to
see.
Rhodes, he was phenomenal, wasn't he, in the League One and the Championship, and got his chance in the Prem and done fuck all.
He's knocking Wednesday.
Yeah, he's kind of finding his feet again, isn't he?
He started scoring a few, isn't
he? Yeah, he was shit, and then he got back to scoring again. Like the Championship's just done at the top. It's so tepid. It's just,
I mean, realistically,
even the bottom's pretty much done and dusted.
The bottom, the only one. Wickham are down. Wednesday are down, aren't they? They're not. They're not good enough.
Wednesday still got a chance.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2 games. They've got to win both, and Derby have got to lose both. Rotherham, if they
lose both.
I mean, they probably will lose both. I mean, if Rotherham ever manage to fucking win a game, Derby would be in trouble.
I think I looked at Rotherham's games. I think they had the last 2 games. I think they're away from home.
Should have a look.
I mean, what about Lee? I know I bang on about him, but Lee Bowyer going to Birmingham.
He's done a great job, to be fair, and I didn't think he would. I
He's lost
genuinely didn't think he would.
He's lost one game since taking over.
Yeah.
He's lost one, and that was to Watford. Other than that, he's won most and drew a couple.
So there you go. That's Rotherham's last 3 fixtures. So you've got home to Blackburn, away to Luton, away to Cardiff.
They're so winnable as well for them, especially against Blackburn on Saturday.
I mean, as a Rotherham fan, you're looking at that thinking you've got a chance, but they're in such shit form.
They hit good form at the wrong time, didn't they?
If you lost the last 5 games, the likelihood is you ain't going to win any of them 3.
Yeah, you're in the mud.
That's very true.
Fucking bang on.
Yeah.
And
Same as Derby, yeah.
Realistically, them 3 are going down.
Let's fuck that one off then. Let's go and look at League One.
Let's go and look at League One. I wonder why.
Where it gets punchy.
Anyone could get it now.
So yeah, there we go. Hull obviously promoted.
It's not even it's not even done and dusted, is it? I think, or Lincoln are definitely in it though.
Hull are definitely promoted. I think Peterborough need a point, is it, or something like that? A point or a win. Goal difference is probably enough anyway for a point.
You got to be furious if you're a Sunderland supporter. Absolutely furious, isn't you?
Yeah, they have pissed that away, haven't they? Absolutely thrown it away.
How many draws?
Lost, draw, lost, innit?
Yeah, they've drawn
Lost last
16.
night.
Look at that.
Oh, no,
16.
Did they lose last night? Or drew? No, they drew 2-2, didn't they, last night?
Yeah, they've lost the least amount of games in the league. They've drawn 16 games.
Bad, innit? They were in turmoil until Lee Johnson took over it. And they put themselves up there, but
So you deserve it. It's between Sunderland, probably you guys.
Oh, thanks.
And Lincoln, I'd say. I don't think Lincoln is strong enough. I think Sunderland will go up.
I'd love it if it was a Sunderland Charlton final again. I mean, so we've got Accrington that we have to beat them on Saturday to stand a chance.
Will you get Mendonca out?
Yeah, I'll get my old shirt with Mendonca on the back. Get it out again.
Patrick.
Who's Sunderland's manager?
Lee Johnson.
Yeah.
Thing
is, on their day they can destroy people. So it all depends because that White, is it White's?
Yeah, Charlie White. Yeah.
On his day he can just eat a team for breakfast, but they're very hot, didn't they?
Him and McGeady, innit? That's what that team is really.
Yeah.
Have you seen you know that Jaden Stockley, Charlton have got on loan?
Yeah.
We got him in Jan. He scored 7 goals for us, all headers.
We tried to get him before you got him.
Honestly, he's a fucking beast.
He's like Smith. Do you remember Smith?
Oh, Matt Smith.
Bristol City, yeah.
Yeah, he's a Millwall now.
Yeah. I think I don't want to say it, but we've thrown it away.
Yeah. We could have easily got in there.
We would have been 5th at this point.
Yeah, Oxford cost us.
Doncaster and Northampton.
Yeah, 2-0 up, weren't you, at the weekend at like the 75th minute?
2-0 up against Doncaster and 2-0 up against Oxford and lost 3-2.
That killed us. I think that just killed the confidence in the whole thing.
That sounds like us though. Like last night we were 2-1 up and they Crew kept putting the ball into the box from around the edge of the box and we had this one defender running in his head free out.
Right,
the only one.
Is he the old Crystal Palace bloke?
Yeah, we got him, didn't we, on a free at the start of the season. Unreal player.
He had
we had him
for a bit.
He's fucking phenomenal.
He's a big old boy, isn't he?
Absolute unit.
Does Oshalaja still play?
No, he's normally on the bench now. But yeah, he just kept heading it out, kept coming back, and then they just fucking got a volley and banged it in the top corner in the 96th. Seeding.
I predict Charlton Blackpool final. There you go.
It's kind of in our hands because we've got the game in hand, but the game in hand is against Lincoln City.
Yeah, but Lincoln are hot and cold. We
Well,
yeah, you are.
We're hot and cold and all.
Yeah, they've
got Oxford's bomb.
Yeah. Yeah. It is
tough.
They could sneak in.
To be fair, if Charlton win their game in hand, Oxford's form's irrelevant because if you get that game in hand, you're 2 points ahead of them with 2 games left. Then it's all in your hands.
Yeah, so but that's the problem. So we've got Accrington Saturday, Lincoln Tuesday, last game of the season, Hull City.
Oh, yeah, but
Top
they're
of
on
the
party
league.
mode, aren't they? Party mode.
Yeah, but so were Leeds last year, and they still drummed us 3-0 and sent us down.
True. I mean, that George Honeyman is an absolute joke of a player to be in League One. Unreal.
Good
Is
player,
that-
isn't
Is there
Yeah.
a chance that Sunderland won't win another game and they'll fall out?
I was just looking at that, trying to work out the points, and yeah, technically they could.
That would
Oxford
be.
and Charlton have got the form to do it.
I've got a
Love
guy,
it.
Sunderland supporter. I'd love that to happen. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'd be a big fan of that, I know.
Yeah, so
It means we get in there.
I look at
Keep
this
them down.
league. Look at some of the big teams that are down like mid-table.
yeah, the bottom as well. Wigan teetering. Obviously, they're safe, I think, now because Rochdale have got to win
What?
both.
Rochdale have done so well. Yeah,
But look at all those. Look at those three:
Yeah, haven't lost a game.
Wimbledon, Wigan, Rochdale. Look at the form. They've all had a go.
Yeah. Oh, you'd be seething, wouldn't you? I mean, Rovers just died a death, didn't they?
Yeah, Joey Barton gave him a little bit of a spark, and then the players just weren't good enough, were they?
You got to be, as a Bristol Rovers fan, you see the summer they had. They spent a lot of money. Like, not necessarily
they
on
had
transfer
fucking-
fees, but
You know, they had Ben Garner in charge. I mean, who the fuck is this cowboy? He's just come in and no one even knows who he is.
In this league, an experienced manager that knows what they're doing. And if you look at the teams at the top, you can't go and get in any of these old bloody chavies, can you? And just
Yeah,
think,
he's nobody's, yeah.
the days of Gillingham getting in Mark Stimpson and taking
Yeah.
them up from League Two, they're gone now. You get found out too quickly. You can't build a team like that.
yeah, 46 games. You've got to have a goal scorer, a decent. I think the captains are a lot more important at this.
Yeah, agreed.
And we're going to Dempsey for sure.
Yeah, Dempsey's going 100%.
Yeah.
But
Right,
hey ho.
Southend, what's going on in League Two? Are they gone or?
Yeah, they're done. I think they
Pretty
went
much,
last night. It's all done and dusted down the bottom, I think.
They're going to be
Cheltenham went up last night, didn't they?
Southend are going to have all their warrants called in then.
Can't believe what's happened with Bolton.
Convict FC.
Unreal, isn't it? What, the fact they're up there or the fact they're in
Yeah.
that league?
No,
The fact that
the form they went on.
Yeah.
They went on that massive run, look, and they're automatic.
Until we bet on them.
Yeah. They played Colchester, wouldn't they? And they fucking drew 0-0.
Last 5 games, 1-4. What's the one we bet on? Oh yeah, that big red one in the middle.
That
So you got
was me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
so Cambridge. That was the guy. Paul Mullin was the guy I was talking about last week.
That's what I backed them last week, didn't I? And they fucking lost to Stevenage 1-0. They're second in the league, for Christ's sake.
What's going on down the bottom then?
It's
They
all
got
done,
Down
I
the
think.
bottom. I think it's done and dusted.
Grimsby. Just two,
Cool.
isn't it? Grimsby's just too northern. It's too gravy. They got to go.
too northern. Cool, Scunthorpe are in good form, aren't they?
I think they're just fortunate that Southend was so poor.
Yeah.
Had a rough
They could
start,
st-
didn't
Imagine if they could still do them as well. If they win the
Well-
next 2 and Scunthorpe lose, it's only 8 goals difference.
Oh, yeah.
they? That's a good point. Can anyone make a late surge for the playoffs?
Salford are having a go, I think.
I hope they don't. I can't stand them. Yeah, they're in there. Don't want them in there.
Falling away, aren't they?
Forest Green's had a poor old...
Yeah, so it's Forest Green next to Carlisle are cut off now, aren't they? All but.
That Morecambe in fourth. How's Morecambe? They're too northern as well. Jesus.
Is Newport still Flynn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in there every fucking year. They never seem to go up.
No, well, normally Bradford. Bradford are always the nearly men.
Bradford were in the Premier League. Jesus. Mad, isn't it? We're getting old.
Speak for yourself.
You're not. You shaved your beard off.
Yeah.
I'm the
You're
40-year-old.
on the other one.
Look at that.
As far as
I've got-
Beth ain't asked for a jumper back, but
Got an old looking neck all of a sudden. Yeah. You got the haircut as well, I think. I think I'm going to grow it back. I think that's the sensible thing to do.
I think we're all in agreement with you.
Please.
Good way to
yeah.
gain feedback. Maybe I'd have asked the question before doing that and put myself on live stream, but
You do,
that's
you,
just
innit?
me. That's just
Yeah.
me. Right, let's do the bet.
Yeah, come on in.
Let's do it. Cool. So yeah, obviously another loss. Don't need to really talk about that much because
Yeah, let's fuck it off, eh?
it's pretty much standard. So this week, not that anyone cares, is I've
Not yet.
Lovely.
Not
Build
anyone's
it
gonna
up.
win.
God, who have I gone for? I've gone for Swansea to beat Derby. So yeah, fingers crossed.
5. Actually, what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to do the opposite of what we do.
And then
Please do
clean
that.
up. Yeah.
Well,
Rooney's
you're actually
gonna
gonna
score.
bet. You're gonna bet on it on your own if it. Watch it come in. I
I'll
can't
do
wait for his bet to come in.
I'll do win or draw for the outsiders.
Yeah, clever.
Oh dear. Jim, who have you gone for?
What did I say? Hull to beat Wigan.
You did. Dan?
I just don't want to be the one to let it down. I thought it was the best option.
I've gone with Crew to beat Bristol Rovers.
I can see a pattern here. Wigan down the bottom, Rovers bottom.
Yeah, Chelsea to beat Fulham then for me.
We're at Fulham.
Down the bottom.
Down the Cool. So there you go. That's 4. I'll give you the potential return. I don't know why.
Potential
Wouldn't
being a
bother.
fucking big word and all.
Yeah, £143.46. So that's how much we're not going to win.
Yeah. It'd be good if we actually did win one before the fucking season ended, wouldn't it? But...
Yeah, so we can stop this charade.
No one would,
yeah.
no one would believe us. I actually think that potentially there's someone listening to these podcasts that can actually influence these games somehow.
Yeah. It's,
Werner
Well,
will put one wide at the week just because we put a tenner on.
probably from 6 yards, but it'd probably be a good save by the keeper, to be fair.
Well, yeah.
Good.
Anyway.
Glad that bit of the episode's over.
Yeah, that's that done. Let's move on.
It's a 10-question quiz, but there's 19 points up for grabs.
Lovely. Multiple choices, I like.
Not so much,
not?
but
Oh, okay.
you know, there is. It's basically 2 questions, which is the reason why it's about that many. All right, boys, you all ready?
I'm not cheating. I haven't got a pen.
Yeah, good boy.
I'm using.
Google, is that?
Yeah. Wikipedia, I can see us that. All right.
We believe you. It's just bright light. Huh?
So I'll try to start off with a Euros themed quiz.
Okay.
I've got 5 questions in, and I was struggling for questions, so it sort of filters that into a more football trivia. All right. So question 1: in what year did the European Championship start?
Was that nearest 2 or spot on?
No, it needs to be spot on.
It won't be.
The Euro champion.
Yeah,
Is
so
it-
like
is-
the Euros, you know, the European Championships.
I mean, it's this sort of stuff that makes me realise why I do all the quizzes, because my knowledge is shite.
I'm glad you didn't have a go at that fucking question straight out the blocks. All right, question 2. It's a point for if you get them both right. Who are the all-time top scorers in the European Championships? So
What,
there's
the country?
2. No, the players. So there's 2 players that are joint.
Oh, okay.
And obviously, you get a point if you get one of them, 2 if you get them both. All right, question 3. Who has hosted the most European Championships?
Brazil.
Yeah.
South Korea.
I've just deleted Venezuela.
See H's cogs turning, look.
Has anyone got 0 on a quiz yet?
Right, question 4. As a player, who has the most appearances in the European Championships?
I mean, I'm liking it, but I'm not going to like the answers.
Right, question 5. Who was the winner of the 2000 European Championships?
The what?
So the 2000 Euros, who won it? Right, question 6. And this is where I run out of Euros questions. Which player has scored the most World Cup goals? Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Huh.
All right, question 7. Who's the only player to have won 3 Champions Leagues? So, sorry, let me rephrase that. Which player has won 3 Champions Leagues with 3 different clubs? Be interested to see how many you get, actually.
None.
Love how confident you boys are. All right, question 8. Who was the first team in the UK to win the Champions League?
Champions League. What? So not before, after it was the European Cup,
Well, including that.
including the
So-
European Cup.
Yeah.
UK.
Yeah.
Is that a clue?
Nah.
I'm giving nothing away.
Fucking Aberdeen, can it? Can't we?
St Mirren had a banging run one year.
Gave it their best effort.
All right.
That's
All right,
falling
question
apart,
9.
this.
Oh fuck.
This was I'll be surprised if any of you get this. If you do, fucking fair play. What is the name of the European Championship trophy?
It's a big fat blank space for me.
To be fair, I didn't know it. All right, last one. This is the one that brings. I ran out of questions. Really, I couldn't think of what to do. So, how many? How many clubs can you name that Nigel De Jong has played for?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, a point for every correct one, and I'll give you a clue. There's 9 of them.
Whenever I see his face, I only see him in a Netherlands shirt.
All right, you ready, boys?
Yeah, that's not going to get any better. Let's do it.
All right, question 1. What year did the European Championship start? 1960. Anyone get it?
No.
Nope.
73.
It's got to be an even year, you dickhead.
76.
73.
Oh, worked it out in this year.
Got to be a
It was
multiple
delayed, wasn't
four.
Fucking hell.
Get out.
Right,
I'm going to
question
delete
2.
that answer.
Question 2.
At least I know the teaser.
Top scorers in the Champions Euros. Cristiano Ronaldo and Michel Platini.
Well, got one. Got Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
No.
Who else? Anyone else have Ronaldo and Platini?
No. Do you want to know what I had?
Yeah, go on.
Closer and roll.
I had closer and Henri.
Closer than Ronaldo.
Yeah, Platini, I didn't know either. So, who has hosted the most Euros? It's France. They've hosted 3.
Get in.
Oh, it is today.
They hosted 2.
I got
So,
France.
Christian, you got one, yeah?
Yeah, I'm happy now.
Most appearances as a player in the Euros was Cristiano Ronaldo.
I went
You know-
goalkeeper.
Not
Buffon.
Yeah. Buffon.
Yeah. I went Buffon as well. It's Ronaldo.
Alex. I was torn.
Well, I think this one will be interesting. I've got this wrong. Who was the winner of the 2000 Euros?
I've caught
France.
lines.
France.
when did Greece win it?
2004.
France won 98 and 2000, didn't they?
Christian, what do you have?
I went Portugal, but I wrote France and crossed it out.
Lucky, mate.
thought it was a
Portugal only
trick.
won it the first time in 2018.
What a waste of ink.
Which player has scored the most World Cup goals? Miroslav
Got to be
Klose.
closer.
Yeah,
Whey!
so that's H and Jim.
Yeah, not me. I went Inzaghi. Don't know why.
Yeah, that's a poor call.
Oh yeah, I mean they're all poor. They're all poor, to be fair.
Have you got the number?
14, I think it is.
Oh, I thought it was 13.
So the only player to have won 3 Champions Leagues with 3 different clubs, Seedorf,
No.
I got fat.
Ajax, AC, and Real Madrid.
Nice. What
Oh, Robin.
Oh, ain't a bad shout.
mad deco. Don't know why.
No
I
one
think
got
so,
that
but-
one there.
No. I don't think I'm
Right,
going to get any more, to be honest.
Next one, first team in the UK to win the Champions League or the European Cup, as H called it, Celtic.
Bottled it.
I didn't know they play football, man.
66, 67, they won it.
No.
So annoying.
No one. Who did you put H?
Nottingham Forest.
So did I.
I went United.
The lucky boys. What's the name of the European Championships trophy?
Jeff.
It's called the Henri Delaunay.
Sound very
Yes,
fluent.
Does that translate to Champions of Europe? Because that's what I thought.
Look it up. And then last one. So of the 9 clubs, did anyone put down 9?
No.
No.
Put 4, and I don't think he played for any of them.
I'll go from the start. So Ajax,
No, that's the one.
Hamburg, Man City, AC Milan, LA Galaxy, Galatasaray, Mainz, Al Ali, and Al Shahania.
1.
1,
0.
I've got
0. How many did you get, H?
5.
Oh, he's fucking done it at the last, didn't he? 1,
There is
2.
5. Can I just check them? I got
Yeah, go on.
I put down 6. Man City, Ajax, PSG. Did you say PSG?
No.
Oh, I didn't get that one then. AC Milan, LA Galaxy, and Roma.
So you got 4.
Yeah.
Still win.
Pathetic.
So H wins with 5.
Oh,
Jim 4. Christian with 1.
Yes.
I thought
That's it, boys.
Man City and Ajax, guys, and AC Milan. I thought them were reasonably obvious.
I put Inter Milan. I could picture him in the black and blue stripes. Don't know why.
Oh, it's unlucky, mate.
I fucking hate being on this side of the quiz.
Well, you could do it next week if you want, pal.
I'll get found out for knowing fuck all.
You know, last week's quiz was
Yeah,
It was good.
good
did-
quiz.
did
It
it.
was good. I played along.
The beard guy did it. He's gone.
It's his fucking brother, eh?
Don't know who this guy in the corner is.
His brother, son,
Yeah, fucking
or
grandkid.
daughter.
Is that a salmon jumper as well?
Yeah, I need to serve up some food. So carry on.
Oh, I love it.
Well,
Oh,
that's a
Good,
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 game.
good,
Good,
yeah. That was
game that done. Even though, you know.
cheers, yeah. Even though you were shit, but yeah. Cheers, boys. Thanks for participating.
Well, yeah. If you can call
That
it.
is another episode done.
It is. Chalk it off.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening.